Alright, so I'm doing a video by request, and the object in question is not my keys, no one cares about those, but it is this Grindworx Quadrate knuckle duster. Let's see what the full name is. It is Grindworx Quadrate Damascus single hole knuckle duster. So quite a mouthful for such a little object, but what this thing is a, well, knuckle duster. It's kind of like a single version of brass knuckles. So I guess this would be its intended purpose. I don't know that you'd ever really want to use it for that though. I mean, if you took a jab at someone with this, you're gonna hurt your hand pretty good. I mean, you know, just that single point is gonna really put some impact on this finger and then on this finger. So anyhow, the specs on it, let's talk about the specs. In case you're wondering, it is 1.5 inches wide, and from the top to the bottom here is 1 3/4 inches. So from top to bottom, the thickness is 0.27 inches, and then obviously the material is Damascus, and it is 0.86 ounces heavy, so less than an ounce. And the reason I picked this up is because I have been on a kind of a Damascus kick lately. And I saw this and it was on sale on the BladeHQ website, so I was like, cool, I'll pick one of those up. And for me, it's just a kind of just a fun EDC item. It makes taking your keys out of your pocket a little more fun. If you're bored, you can sit there and twirl your keys with this thing, which is what I use it for. So here's some close-ups of the pattern on the Damascus. There are a few imperfections in the layering right here. You can see that crack. And then it's not sculpted completely the same here. It drops down a bit, whereas on the other side it's more of a right angle, and they're all that way for some reason. When I went down to the BladeHQ storefront, I handled about 5 of them, and I picked the one with the one that I liked with the best pattern. So there's some close-ups of it. And yeah, so I've been on a pretty big Damascus and dam steel kick lately. I recently picked up my Chad Nichols Lion Steel, which I'm in love with, and also my Benchmade Damascus Steel pen, which I like very, very much. So, you know, when you're EDCing all 3 of them, it's kind of a fun matching set. But yeah, so seems nicely made. Again, it's more of a novelty than a self-defense item. You could potentially try to use it for self-defense, but you may want to practice on a piece of wood or something first to see if it's going to hurt your hand a lot. I mean, if you get in a fight and your dominant hand goes out of the equation after the first swing, it's not going to go well. So anyways, there's a look at it. Some nice close-ups. You got the specs. Showed you a few imperfections. For the price, I won't say what it is because prices are ever changing, but I don't know. It was a pretty cool deal. So they also have a gold plated Damascus one, but I don't like when things look like they're all scratched up, so I just went with the plain one. I don't know how well the other one will hold up to wear, but yeah. So there's the size. I have pretty big hands. My first finger and my middle finger both fit in just fine, and it's just kind of a fun EDC item to add to your keys. And it's lightweight. You don't want your keys too heavy. It might damage your ignition if you've got a bunch of crap pulling down on it. So lightweight, fun, pretty cool. So yeah, that's a first look, or that's a look at it. If you have comments or questions, put them down below. Thanks for watching. See ya.